allowed to show any league for the alpha. The refs are better. They both. What was wrong with the refs? The refs were good. The refs have never been a problem. They're almost too good. The refs. I think more sometimes the animations didn't match up. I don't know if this has upped the graphics setting. We're on. It might not have done it. We might have to wait for the next match. Viney, how's it going? But welcome in. If you're new in, by the way, my name's Sai. Perhaps your first time coming in to watch the game. Let me know if that is you. I think we're live on everything now. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, hopefully it's all showing good on your screens. Is it better than the last game? Okay, so I'll give you my impressions so far from the bits I've played. I was worried a lot about like the navigating and stuff. It's not so bad. It's not as bad as like I thought it was going to be. It's definitely got better. And like there are even 1 or 2 bits. So we've had the build for maybe a couple of days. Yeah, the old guys are great. I've got one more on the way potentially. You guys will see shortly. The last game didn't exist. That's true. So it does take a little bit of getting used to. I didn't like it immediately. I will tell you that. I am a Pompey fan, Leighton. I am a Pompey fan. William, how's it going? I didn't like it immediately. It took me a little time to get used to. Look at that for a note ball over the top. But overall, is it supposed to be on a small vertical screen? Bill, if you switch up to the other stream, you should get the horizontal. There is a horizontal. If you go to my channel, you will also find the horizontal stream. If you would like the horizontal. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to pin that at the top of the vertical. Let's see. How do I announce them? What are the finances of Pompey? We can have a look afterwards if you like. We'll have a look after the match. Oh, you see things like that? So I really like the way that they engage with the ball in the air. I think that's like really cool. Just going to sort my camera out up here. There we go. That should work. Replace Colby Bishop. Yes. with Radamel Falcao. With Radamel Falcao. It told me it's disconnected my TikTok. I don't know why. I think we're still good. You're an Ipswich fan. How's Connor Chaplin? What, in real life or in game? He's decent. He's all right. He hasn't done so much for us in real life so far. But he's a fan favourite. How's it going, Brazilian? Yeah, I have both at the same time. So unfortunately, I think YouTube is trialing a feature where you can switch between the vertical and the horizontal. So I think it's coming. This is PC. Console won't come for another 4 weeks. Radamel is the GOAT, Brazilian Fury. I've got Radamel Falcao. I've got Miralem Pjanic, and I've just bought a third striker. How many of you know who my third striker is? Or my second striker? Pjanic isn't striker. I just bought another striker. Did the live freeze? Did the live freeze on TikTok? Is it working okay now? Yeah, so I have had a few issues like recording and playing the game at the same time. But that's like a little performance thing on my end. Balotelli, Steve knows. Yeah, Mario Balotelli is, I think he's on the bench today. We're looking at one more to bring in. Balotelli and Falcao are a little bit on the slow side. We haven't got Neymar. I don't think Neymar wants to join. Do you want Kusunyengi back? Do you not like him, Kusunyengi? How do I get the new FM? It's not out yet. No, yeah, you have to wait till tomorrow. Josh Sargent has just scored against me. You have to wait until tomorrow if you want to play it. Thank you very much for the follows. Seeing Falcao, I know. His wages are low. Like his wages, like, I think I'm paying him 15k. It's dead cheap. Can I check someone in the game? I won't have time to check people. I've got 90 minutes. Like, literally, the only route, if you want me to check someone, like, drop a channel membership or a sub or something like that. And then, you know, financial incentive. I'm not going to be cheeky about it, I'll be honest. What time zone am I? UK. Oh, no. Oh, it's half time. I got worried for a second. The screen went black. Did Pompey have money to spend in the first season? Later, no. I mean, Falcao was a free agent in real life. Okay, so Falcao in real life was looking at joining a third-tier Spanish team. So, like, if a third-tier Spanish team can afford him, Pompey can definitely afford him. London, yeah, London. It should be tomorrow night. Check Cardiff. Yeah, the cash in. Yeah, exactly. It's not my job. I'm not too worried. What are my initial thoughts on the game? Hey, it was a learning curve at first. I've got my grips to it and I'm enjoying it and I'm feeling Football Manager, except I'm losing to Norwich. I lost my first match to Oxford and now I'm losing to Norwich, which is not really what I want. But I did beat Southampton, so, you know, positives and negatives. We are like a relegation favourite. Hello, James. How's it going? Thank you very much. Short Tyke, how's it going? Thank you for the sub. Brandon Thomas Asante. Didn't Neymar's kid just have a kid? Really? I feel like Neymar is still like 16, but I don't think he is. I feel like he's like probably actually older, right? Why is it telling me I got a flare on TikTok? How do I even sort that? The interview with Miles, yeah, the interview with Miles was really good. He gave us a lot of time. He was quite busy, considering he's got a game to get out. Right, I'm getting battered by Norwich here. So this is one of the things, we're in and out of possession now. You can see there is still a few little bugs and stuff. I'm being at 4-0. I'm being absolutely battered. So I'm going to change my team instructions. So you can see this kind of thing where it drops down. Yeah, I am getting battered. Yeah. So what I might do is I might, out of possession, drop down to a low block, and then maybe we'll try and hit them on the counter attack, which will be the transition, right? No, we want it on. It's on in possession. So like things like this, like just like where do I find it? Yeah, I've got counter attack on. Just like where do I find something? It's like okay, how do I find it? I don't know if it's actually confirmed that change either. Yeah, we got 1.5 hour access basically. He wasn't too keen on is that you didn't like the tactics screen, Clyde. The tactics screen is good. You want me to look up Shelderup? Yeah, I can look up Shelderup for you. I can look up Shelderup. Only one team in Devon. How's it going?
Bag of balls.
Yeah, so I've lost my first 2 games by the looks of it. Oh, it's only 3-0. They must have had a go. We were on the tactics screen when it happened, but it must have been it must have been ruled out. JM, thank you for the raid. How are you, my friend? Shout out for JM. Josh Murphy's attributes. He's on the left, isn't he? So look at this. This is the new tiles and card system. I don't have to leave the match. Well, I guess you could look over the little eye before. Yeah, he's pretty solid. Mental's maybe a little bit low. But certainly for Championship, he's a solid player. He's 30 now. I think he's 30. What? A Lego stream. What were you building? I'm going to deny that one. I don't know why. What that's all about. Oh, you've come across the Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is Twitch can be a bit better. Yeah, okay, now I'm 4-0 down. So you'll see, like, now I'm 4-0 down. I've got this like dynamic highlights on. The dynamic highlights should like happen. We should see less and less of the match now. The jumping and stuff looks a lot better. Redesign Breezeway Cafe. Set from 19... Is it one of the modulars? The modular town ones. Right, can we get a goal back? Zach Swanson. Yang has been incredible for Portsmouth in real life. Right, who... Chat, would you like to see my other striker? I don't know if he's on the bench, actually. Oh, he's not on the bench. I think I need to register him now I think about it. Oh, modules didn't exist. That's what you turned it into. Nice, nice. How would I rate the game on a 1 out of 10? I wouldn't want to say because it's the alpha, okay? Ask me like next week and I'll tell you. But just because this is alpha and there's still like some things that need to be ironed out. And like I said, even while I've been playing it, like there was a button or something and I was like, this button's like disappeared or whatever. And they added it back in. And like it's gone back in. Oh my God, this is... I feel like I'm playing Coventry like this. I'm a Pompey fan. I support Portsmouth. All right, let's chuck on Okay, let's chuck on Konchowski. Actually, no, he's not a winger. Let's chuck on Kirk. And... oh, Callum Lang. Let's get Callum Lang on. Flipping hell. I'm getting battered here. He was looking alright last night. Nick, how's it going? I know, Josh Sargent's destroyed me. Josh Sargent has destroyed me. I asked him 4 weeks. Yeah, so yeah, the 4th of November is probably a good time to ask this. Am I allowed to stream a bit more? I can do 90 minutes. I can do 90 minutes, of which we're already 15 in. It might only be 10 minutes if this result carries on. I might finish. I might get sacked, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for the follows. He's going to get a 10 goals to match SG minus 10 stream streak now. Some of the through balls are really nice. Let's see if we can see some of the new animations. I think I've still got this on low graphic settings, by the way. That was an awful ball. This is hurting your feelings. The result? Can stream more tomorrow night onwards. Yes, I won't be streaming tomorrow night. So there are also like a few small things. I'm not supposed to point out bugs, but you'll notice, for example, Conor Ogilvie down on the left there. He's got like a mohawk and a ponytail, which he looks like me in real life, like a ginger version of me. What player roles Josh Sargent has? Yeah, we have to wait for the pause screen though, and then we can check. You don't think your laptop... Yeah, the minimum requirements have been upped for the game. I think performance-wise, like, you're best off waiting for the 4th anyway. Makes FM more realistic. Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't be losing that much. We probably should take Falcao off, to be honest. Did I make the subs? I did. Let's bring Colby Bishop on. Josh Murphy is also having an awful game. The result, yeah. Good evening, George. So you see when he heads the ball, he has like momentum. He's like, you watch him. Oh, we've got a corner.
Bag of balls.
The game been optimized compared to 24. What do you mean by better? 24 was optimized fine, wasn't it? Tomorrow, Robin, tomorrow. All right, or if you're on console in a couple of weeks. You can rewind a live stream. I think you have to be subbed though, right? I think you have to be subbed to rewind. 24 runs great, yeah. Go on, Kirk. Oh, I thought he'd done that then. I thought he had done it. How bad have we been in this game? I don't know if I can get the match stats up. I can't remember if I can. I think I've got to wait. Look, we've not even... Look at this. I've not even been that bad. Like, Josh Sargent's just been clinical. I'd probably have to, like, go in and... obviously, this is just my alpha game. If this was my save, I was continuing, and I'd go in and I'd be like... I'd troubleshoot this, but... There's a good header. Bishop brings it down. So when he's dribbling, you might see him stop and like hold up the ball to decide what to do as well. He didn't. Well, he did it a little bit then. Oh, Kirk's just smashing it over. Schmidt is having a bad game. Yes, in goal. I did see a goalkeeper I could sign, but I don't think I will because he's ex-Southampton. It is Tony Jameson's over there. I meant to send that to him, actually. I forgot about that. Tony Jameson over on there. And smart meters. I'm getting my smart meter tomorrow. The PC requirements aren't too high, but they are higher. Is there a limit to game time on the beta? No. If you have the beta tomorrow, you can play. You just play. You can just play. Right, they're telling them they're training tomorrow. That Fratton Park, by the way, I know a lot of people complained about Manchester United Stadium. I think Manchester United Stadium might be a licensing thing and that they don't want to get in trouble with Man United and Old Trafford because they're quite litigious. Fratton Park looked really good. Oxford Stadium was missing the stand at the end. The Kassam was missing the right stand at the end of the stadium. I see the pinned message about players. There was one. Was it Shelderup? I won't have time to check players. If you want me to check a player, you got to drop a sub. I know that's like a bit greedy. It's just to stop everyone from asking. How do you even spell Andreas Shelderup? So this is the new search bar, right? I have a bad feeling Andreas Shelderup isn't even in my version. Is the search bar working? Oh, here we go. How do you spell his name? Someone type his name into the chat. Michael Antonio at Charlton. Yeah, they have signed him. So Mikel Antonio, I was looking at, actually solid. Free agent start of the game. If you're a championship team, go look at Mikel Antonio. No, the beta won't have limitations. Only the alpha has limitations because obviously as an alpha streamer, I have to like show what SI wants me to show to some extent. I can still do what I want during my stream. But like they obviously have like licensing things and stuff that they want to show. Kivishito, check the pinned message, please. You don't know. All right, Sheldon up. There we go. Sheldon represent Benfica. Okay, here he is. I can't see what he's like. So okay, so this is something really cool. This is in the recruitment. This is the transfer room, transfer out and transfer in. So I can go and like let's say I wanted to sell a player. You'll see it tomorrow, yeah. Like it's not that like I just haven't got the time to go through. Like I've seen on the other streams, people just constantly asking for players, which I get. Like I fully get it, but I'd much rather show like only one person wants to see that player. I didn't know who that player is. I've never even heard of him. So like you just end up looking at these players. Like Coventry wants some players. We can like make some. Like I could sell them. Harvey Blair. Is Harvey Blair from Liverpool? Where did he come from? Liverpool. He's actually all right. We have Josh Murphy back. Josh Murphy's decent. So here is my other signing on a free. I'll time him out. It's all right. You gotta read the message. You gotta read the message. Am I going to do a career mode? What do you mean am I going to do a career mode? This is a career mode. I do need to register him. I remember where it is now. Registration. I should get Balotelli in. Am I stuck? Okay, we can go through the messages. Okay, give me a sec. I think we've got stuck, but that's fine. Save game. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The minimum specs go down later. Probably not, but you could play it like stream or whatever. Who knew? The reason is because they're restricted as to what leagues they show. A lot of them are chosen Premier League, mainly Man United because it's an interesting project, right? Can I look at Rangers? I won't be looking at any teams or players today. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the main menu. This is like my manager, by the way. I got some kind of got stuck then. I probably pressed something I wasn't supposed to. If you look at Rangers, they'll be shit. Yeah. Actually, I haven't even got the. What are the stadiums like? Depends on the stadium. Fratton Park looks really good. Like looks like Fratton Park. Oxford's Kassam Stadium looks like Oxford's Kassam Stadium. Yeah, Man U is actually one of the ones where it doesn't look like Man U. There we go. Fixed it.
Bag of balls.
It's due to play as QPR. Nice, nice. Am I playing extended or key? To see more animations too fast. I was playing on key. But the dynamic highlights means... So I play on key, but then the dynamic highlights means if it's... Like when I'm 5-0 down, it's not going to keep showing me highlights. When I'm like... But if it's 0-0 and it's like the derby game, it's going to show me more highlights towards the end of the game or a cup match. Man United is missing things, yeah. Oh, Kassam's missing the stand. Yeah, it is missing a stand, yeah. Is it possible to change the... Mark, that is a good question. I have also asked that question. There is a colorblind mode. Which I should have turned on. If I show you a player. No, wait, I haven't got it turned on. I did turn it on. Because I am also colorblind. I have got it turned on. Well, you can see this is the rating range. but I have asked them to. So it's not there in the alpha, but that doesn't mean it won't be there in the beta, right? Because for me, that's not enough. But I've told them that already. I haven't decided on a beta yet. So I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll probably be, yeah, playing in the Premier League players does attract views. I haven't decided on a beta. I might do Palermo. Chat, should we sign Gervinho? Let's get him. Impact sub. Well, how much does he want? 900 a week. Flipping hell. Just sign it. Sign the deal. He still has his pace as well. Italian Pep. How's it going? Can you port your FM20? Yes, you can import your FM23 and 24 saves. Hitting continue doesn't read your messages. No, it doesn't. It'll take you to any important ones, but otherwise the messages just sit there. You can press read all, though. Or you can just press the up button. So hit and continue just... Like, if I hit continue... So the inbox is separate now. You can just leave the emails if you don't want to read them. Or you can just hit read all at the top there. And you'll also see the emails coming in here as you're going along. You'll see news come in here, which is kind of... Like, I like this. The processing screen. Everyone's saying someone not playing with Man U. Honestly, I'll tell you. We're only allowed to play EFL, Premier League... the German leagues, and I think Liga 1. So those are the only ones we're allowed to do for the alpha. So Tom FM has done Lincoln. Work the Space has done London City Lionesses. RDF Tactics streamers with Southampton. Yeah. There is a lot of teams, yeah. I think I was surprised how many chose Man United. Thank you, 7up Chewy. You didn't like scouting an FM24. Okay, so look. So this, I was going to show this. So this is the transfer room, and you can offer the players out. I could also go to the that's transfer window. I want transfer room in. Here we go. So I've actually set up 2 transfer room ones. So I was looking for a left back, and it's made one suggestion, who's Callum Scanlon. Actually, we've already brought him in. And the other one is for a right back. I've still only got one recommendation for this. I don't actually know what that says. I don't think it says remove, but I don't know because it's hidden underneath my alpha watermark. Oh, they rejected. How can you reject Gervinho's work permit? I'm appealing it. How long till the beta is out? Tomorrow. The beta is out. You can beta. How do I rate the new UI? Pros and cons. Pros and cons. There is a learning curve. I'm getting more used to it the more I play it. Like, there's some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. So, and I will say, some of the things I've noticed is that they are able to change this and adapt this much quicker. So what you play tomorrow might not even be what's the game looks like on the 4th. Particularly if there's something lots of people don't like. I've noticed that, like, with the Unity engine, they're able to change it so quick. So when we got on the alpha build, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, but I'll say it. When we got on the alpha build, actually Miles said it in the interview, there was something we didn't like. We all said it, and they changed it like an hour later, or like a day later. We got the build. How's Penders look? You got to read the pinned message. I can't look up players. I won't have time to be going looking up players. Did you have high hopes for the graphics? Yes and no. I think actually the way the match engine runs looks kind of nice. There's a little bit of ice skating still. I will say I don't like player faces still. Although they do look better than those ones that got leaked the other day. Has the game been stabled? Potterpoop, this is a new build that I got this evening. So I had some issues yesterday, and they seem to be fixed today. So, but it is still in alpha. There are bugs. The performance issues are because it is alpha. Musterman, how's it going? The lag is being fixed already. So one of the issues I was having was already, I flagged it when I did my, so some of my video I had to cut because I had a few issues. And then I'm not supposed to highlight the bugs, so I cut them. And then today already that's been fixed and I haven't had the issue. Easy to switch out various tiles. Hopefully, yeah. So one of my, let's say if I have a criticism, is that I want these to be changed. I tell you what I would do. You see where it says stages here, the league table. See the fixture schedule? I would drop this fixture schedule. Actually, that stages thing should have the match points on it. But I would drop that fixture schedule here into the stages and my calendar stages and have it as a toggle. If I go to another screen, there probably is one which has a toggle that I can show you what I mean. Which one has a toggle? Tony! Yeah, like this kind of toggle, right? I want that kind of toggle on this front page, on these. And let me customize these. Thank you for the raid, Tony. How was it? What an awful top 3. I'm bottom, so I think I might be the first person sacked from FM26. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for the follows. How am I playing it? Do you just buy it on Steam? If you buy it on Steam, you'll get it tomorrow. If you buy it on Steam, you'll get it tomorrow. Are the teams randomized? Why are Falcao and Jacob Murphy on the same team? Falcao and Jacob Murphy are not on the same team because that is Josh Murphy, Jacob Murphy's twin brother. He does play for Portsmouth. Falcao is a free agent and I bought him. Who am I playing? Ticker, how's it going? Let's see. Can we change the color and range of attributes? I would like to. I've asked them to make that changeable because I'm colorblind and at the minute I don't like the colors myself. But at the minute I can't. But that doesn't mean it won't be there tomorrow or in a week or whatever. That's the kind of thing that they could probably add pretty easily. Guys, I can't look up teams or players because I won't have time. I'm trying to show as much of the game as possible. You'll get your hands on the game tomorrow. If you join me in a stream later, I can look these things up. But I just can't do it today. Right. Let's go for... this is like text I'm getting used to, so I've got to go here for my tactics. Now I want to show you this. There's a few people, I did see a comment on Reddit earlier about how all the streamers chose the same formation. But the thing to remember, this is not necessarily how the team is going to look. So if I go to team instructions, check this out. I can look at where my team is on the pitch at any phase in the play. Actually, my team is sat pretty deep there. I don't know if that's okay. Right, here we go. In possession. It was on the wrong thing. So that's when they're in possession. So someone said, "Oh, I would set a two." Most teams play like as a 2-5-3. In is that the right number of players? Yeah, a 2-5-3 when in possession. And I was like, "Well, look, like this is a 2-4-4, right? Like when the ball is in the final third, that is a 2-4-4." If you make yourself unsackable, I don't know if I can. It comes November 4th. What did you buy it on? Asking Earth. So it depends if you bought the version with early access. If you're waiting for console, the console will be on the 4th. If you bought it on Steam, you'll get it tomorrow. The release date will still say November 4th, but you'll get it tomorrow. You'll get the early access tomorrow. Yeah, I should have done that. I should do that. Okay, I'm going to remove that message just because we're not allowed them in this stream. But if you go look on people's videos or whatever, you'll find what you need. Right. Here we go. There is colorblind mode, but it doesn't truly change the attributes enough. So you can see the progression of my team. Okay, who should we play? Should we bring Balotelli in? Should we bring Balotelli in for a match? Falcao doesn't look fully fit. Let's bring on Mario Balotelli. Being able to see where the players are will be in every phase of the game. Yeah, that's it. It's useful. Spending 4 hours making tactics. Me too. Also, that's the other thing. Like, I just very quickly dropped them in where I had, like, I was like, right, 4-2-3-1. I know what that is. Like, let's trump. I know the Pompey team plays like a similar tactic to that. So let's go with that. So look, this is what's this? Hawthorns. I think the Hawthorns look somewhat like that, doesn't it? I like this graphic, by the way. This is the championship graphics. Oh, it's raining. Right, let's see. So I had some performance issues with raining yesterday, but it seems to be okay right now. Are we still on low graphics? I changed the graphics earlier. No, we are back on high. It does look nice. Did I put Falcao? I had Falcao's shirt up and then I signed him. If you watch the video, have they got the EFL licenses? Yes, they've had the EFL licenses for a long time. So they've got Premier League, EFL, and non-league in England. They've got all of England. They've got all of England. All of professional England. You hate the rain. Is there a way to turn it off? Probably. It's probably a setting somewhere here. Gone quite as far as your employer. Says everything is black and white with size 10 font. Oh, that is annoying, yeah. No, you need to make it customizable. That's the way to do it. The rain is kind of weird. I don't know. So I changed my settings to like a lower graph. This looks lower graphically than what I was playing yesterday. But I don't know if I messed up. But you can obviously like custom. Whoa. Okay, right. Like, now's not the time for me to mess around with that. I'm going to break the game if I do that. What's the lowest level in England? National League North and South. They're both licensed. You can obviously use custom databases if you're on PC to go lower as well. Why do some players have no face in the Prem with the new FM? Because they haven't got their face license pack yet. That should be fixed by the 4th of November. That made them cancel the game again. At what time will you find out what time the beta is coming? At what time will you find out what time the beta is coming? I don't know either. I mean, I don't know when the beta is coming out, and I don't know at what time they're going to tell you at what time the beta is coming out. I know neither of these things. Yeah. It'll probably drop when I'm at football, so that's probably your answer. Right, West Brom are all over me here. Let's slow it down a little bit so we can see. You guys wanted to see a bit more, so let's slow it down. I think, if I can. There we go. The bar isn't quite responding to me here. Jed Wallace. That's not a confirmed time. I know that's like that's a rumored time. That's not a confirmed time. Speed is still OP. I've not had a chance to test that in depth, to be honest. Oh, look, he's still going. That's got to be a goal. Oh. I thought we were going to score then. Yeah, it's not confirmed. Yeah, it's a guess. And it normally is around that time, sometime like 4 to 7 p.m. What's one of my favorite new things? Ooh, do you see that dive then? Some of the animations. That was one of them. Can I quickly show 2D? There you go. there is 2D. Marso, thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? That's just a usual UK weather. I quite like the in and out possession tactics. I feel like there's going to be a lot to do with that. Will team and face packs still work? I believe so, yes. How do I sign Patrick Bamford? I don't think I can afford it. I've got Balotelli, and I've got. Oh, you've been playing some goals. I haven't played goals. Can't wait to play FM tomorrow. Yeah, not long now. Save plans this year. So I'm going to do a journeyman. I know Tony announced he was doing a journeyman earlier. Oh, get out of here. I know Tony Jameson's doing a journeyman. I think I'm going to do a journeyman. What's my favorite formation for defending but really good attacking play? No idea yet. I don't know. I don't know yet. What times it come out? Don't know. I should do that as like a pinned message as well, should I? I should change my pinned message. I only have 90 minutes. I don't know when the beta is out. And if you want me to check a player, drop a sub. That's the rules. Can I change the transfer budget? What, you mean like go to my board and request to alter it? Yeah. I think that's all still there. The Tony man goes on a journeyman. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna call mine. Mine's gonna be the Journey Maggio. The Tony man. Oh no, Charlie Taylor. Was he at Southampton? It will be 5 p.m. somewhere. It could be past. Yeah, I know which one you mean, Delsin. I believe so. It still goes to your board. That's still a board request. It's just on a different screen. Is the beta? No, the beta is not out. At midnight, Connor Chaplin with the goal. What's that little dance? So one thing you'll notice, I mean, look at some of these new animations, but is that players will try and block. There's a bit more momentum to like the leaping and stuff as well. Nope, you can play as long as you like. The 90-minute restriction is literally a streaming thing. Oops. All the creators stream. Okay, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be working on videos because I know everyone's going to be streaming and I'm like low down the food chain of FM streamers. Where do I buy my shirts? Whatnot. If you check my football shirt channel, you'll see I've got links and I would normally post them, but I'm not allowed to today. And Tilt. And you can get some credit if you use those. Scarlett, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's the alpha. SI does not know where the alpha is. No, they don't really let you stream the beta. No, you can stream the beta. The alpha, no. Journeyman is fun. Yeah, I'm going to start non-league. It's going to be a non-league save, right? I'm going to start non-league. But I'm probably going to load up like Italy, Germany, France, Spain. Like the big ones as well. And we'll see how we get on. How goes it, Andy? Yeah, Miles' birthday, 4th of November. If you like the game, wish him a happy birthday. If you don't like the late game, leave him alone. That's all I can say about it. Carlisle United, nice, nice. This is FM26, Finn. It's the alpha, but it's the FM26. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Yeah, it's Maggio Football Shirts is my shirt channel. And I sell them as well. What's going on? Have we got an injury? Maybe. This 2D view is quite useful. You can just like watch the build-up play. It looks all right. This is still a little bit of polish needed, but it looks all right. I mean, Conor Ogilvie having a ginger ponytail. The UEFA Euros. They don't have a UEFA. Oh, they do have a UEFA license. That's a good point. They do have a license with UEFA. I don't think they'll get the Euros until it's a Euros year, to be honest. Like, there would be no point paying for it now, but maybe in 2 years it'd be worth it. They had Champions League last year, so I'm surprised they didn't grab the Euros. I guess because they wanted to like improve international management first, and I guess also the license was probably already in the hands of FIFA. The Club World Cup has been announced. That's FIFA. That's been announced. In real life, how's Jan getting on? I love him. He's been so good so far. He's just like dribbling machine. We took him off at the weekend and we shouldn't have done against Leicester. Was that the weekend? Yeah. Oh, what's this shit? Ban. More leagues with broadcast packages. Yeah. It depends what the demand for it is. If the game does really well, then people will do it. But they need the demand for it. Yeah, it looks a bit better today. So like I said, I told them about a problem I had yesterday with the graphic lag and the lags, and they literally fixed it today. Honestly, like, if people, I've seen these messages about 400, I'm not supposed to talk too much about the bugs, but people have seen these messages about 400 bugs or whatever. Honestly, I've seen them fix like way more than that already in like 2 or 3 days. It's not that many. You think Southampton IRL going to go down? No, they'll be fine. Hope is moddable. Maybe in the future. Is there a pre-game editor? I think it's been announced. Yes. I don't have access to one. Oh, what a save from Schmidt. How do you make a game? There's a lot they can do for 27 for sure. How on João Neves and Vitinha? I have no idea. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. We'll be unlocking Norwegian 4th and 5th tier on day 1. Yeah. Wolves to stay up, yep. Unity is pretty moddable, yeah. But they can lock it away as well. If you guys have been following, by the way, thank you. I can't really keep up today, but I've also got to keep an eye on the team. Oh, we're already at 45 minutes. We're doing all right for time. I'm flying through these matches. Look at that for an interception. It looks nice. I'm hoping we see a few more animations. Obviously, naturally, it's just not going to show us the animations. But when I've been playing, like, not on stream and not in videos, I've been seeing some really nice ones. Look at that for a through ball, by the way. That was nice. It's bad because I'm sort of admiring what the opposition is doing here. But at the minute, I'm like, I just want to take in the game. Yeah, there are bugs like that, Ringy, but they should be like. I think that's another one that they've already fixed. In fact, I think they fixed that yesterday. Yeah, I'm so if okay. The other thing is, bear in mind, I am streaming on four platforms at the same time as playing the game, and 2 monitors, and I've got Chrome open or whatever. I'm playing music and other bits. Yes, equalizer. So like I'm also using up a lot of stuff doing video encoding and all that stuff as well. 2 sets of video encoding and other stuff. Yeah, 4. I've got TikTok, YouTube Shorts, YouTube long form, and Twitch right now, Chris. Yeah, that's it. There's no official announcements for the beta time yet. Is it worth buying pre-order? It depends how much you normally play Football Manager. If you like Football Manager, yes.
Bag of balls.
I would say so. If there's something that has you worried about it, you don't. What did I just press? I've just pressed something. If you're worried about it, then wait. Like honestly, you can wait. Just wait till the 4th. Wait till see what people say tomorrow. I bet you Reddit or whatever is going to be super negative tomorrow night. Or there'll be a mix. That's a good goal, unfortunately, for me. Beta just dropped. I did that in Tony's stream. Yeah, this is FM26, Max. Yep, this is FM26. Unfortunately, there's no FM26 category on TikTok, so I have to go in the FM24 category. But it definitely, like, the pitches, the stadiums, and everything. Like, look at the background in the stadium and stuff. Okay. We're going to change things up. Well, some people just want, like, I put a thing out earlier, right? If tomorrow you get the game and you enjoy, I don't think I enjoyed this for the first half an hour or something, right? I was like really struggling, and I actually reloaded a save. I restarted the game 3 or 4 times before I got into it. But then it started to click, and once it just starts to click, it was better. Any laptop recommendations? Go look up. Is it Work the Space? Did a video with Nerdphonic on what you need. You think commentary would be good? I think commentary would get annoying with how many matches you play. There are some commentary mods out there. Let's bring Falcao on. Balotelli off. Falcao on. Let's bring on Konchesky. Let's bring on Callum Lang. Be too busy looking at the beta to look at negative feedback. Yeah? Kev will be positive. How am I playing this now? Because I'm on the alpha, Reese.
Bag of balls.
Is the beta free? The beta, you have to pre-order the game to get the beta, but I believe there will be a demo. I don't know if the demo's tomorrow or on the 4th of November. You think about buying FM26 to only play in the Polish Ekstraklasa and 1 Conference League in first season. It'd be possible. Maybe. I don't know if it'd be possible. That'd be quite good. How is the AI managers? And not played enough to give a comment on it. The console doesn't have a beta. Console is not until the 4th of November. The dynamic camera, you prefer the sideline camera. I mean, the sideline camera's there if you like it. I know there's definitely something like, so for example, I'll tell you something that's not here that I would quite like right now is, I don't like, well, that bit's not working right now, but the, okay, Josh Murphy. One thing that's not working right now is, or not there, is there's no pass map, right? I want to see pass maps and heat maps. They're not there. Yang! Oh, I thought it was coming across to Falcao. Oh, he's got it again. Oh, what a touch. Ooh, I thought he'd scored. What the hell? Who's he? What's that dude on the pitch? What was that? Who was that guy on the pitch? Was that the substitute on the pitch? That's a bug. That was just the kind of funny one, though. How goes it, coach? Do you think it's safe from the beta? Yeah, you can carry your beta ones over. You won't play the alpha because the alpha's gone tomorrow. Yeah, funny bugs are actually funny. Like, I mean, it is a bug still, but pitch invader. It might be a pitch invader. There's no Champions League draw. I don't know. I haven't seen Champions League, so I don't know what's there. Is it not there? It's a shame if it's not there. Look, Coventry doing well. Bit like real life. Look, you see that header then? Here, let me turn the squad thing down. Only can you show me which licenses? I could show. No, I can show you. There's a couple of things I'm not allowed to show, but I know what they are. Did I encounter any game-breaking issues? Obviously, I'm in the alpha, but like a lot of them, I messaged them and they fixed them already. So, you see, like that little stretch. Then look, these balls as well. Some of these balls forward would have been incredible. There's no draws. Yeah, maybe. But again, so this is like, if you haven't seen the FM show pod interview, we had an interview with Miles, and one of the things he said, I asked him about it, is that there's going to be these new things called minor updates and content updates. So minor updates are going to be your bug fixes and all your small stuff, and also like your player updates, transfer updates, and stuff like that. Those will be your minor updates, and then there's going to be content updates, which are going to be bigger. So, and he said there might be 2 to 3 or 4 of these content updates throughout the year. They don't know yet, but one of those is going to be the addition of the World Cup. But other ones might be other things that they add back into the game. Yeah, so just because they're not in there, this is the thing to think about with FM26 as well. Just because it's not there on day one does not mean it's not going to be there. I like this animation at the end, even though I lost 3-2. The player, the guy crying as well. Just because it's not there on day one doesn't mean it's not going to be there like in December. We don't know when the first content update's going to be. It's been raining. Could be draft mode. Yep, draft mode could be anything. Tony Pulis is loving it. I think I might be getting sacked. I think we're all right. I am bottom of the table though. I beat Southampton, so we might be all right. What was the expectations? I want to see. So this is the new tiles and cards system that you can click in and out of. Yes, we're only allowed to play Premier League, Championship, the German leagues, or Liga. Those are the leagues that they want us to show. That's it. We don't know what time the beta's out. Or FM24 skin this is. So I like this. This is kind of a nice thing. Like, just checking the news. I see like some weird news like come through and stuff. You can just click into bits to like open up the card or the tile or the page. And like, it's definitely got easier to navigate the more I've played it. Glitches carry over to the full game? No. Well, you mean from beta to full game? In your save? Yes and no. Like, so if you encountered like a data glitch, then when you switch over to the full game, it won't fix it. But if it's something like a match engine glitch, then it won't matter. It'll just give you the new match engine. That's basically it. Yeah, it's what kind of issue. Like, let's say you opened Falcao and he had like a 20 for goalkeeping, and that was a mistake. Like, if you carried on playing, that would probably stay in the game. One of my complaints, just like, I think no shouts when you're playing. Like when I went down that goal a minute ago in the West Brom, I'd quite like to shout, encourage, or demand more from my players. So I would quite like the reintroduction of shouts or something to do during the game. There is the assistant manager and he gives you advice up in the top. And at the minute in this build, it's not fully there. So hopefully that'll be fixed up by tomorrow. Javinho. No Javinho to Portsmouth. Oh. Sag. Javinho being 38 makes you feel old. Javinho being 38 surprises me. Ain't no way that he's 38. The editor, the pre-game editor does, not the in-game editor. Do I sell football jerseys? I do, yes. Side Manager football shirts. I've got a second channel if you want to check the football shirt stuff. What's Yang like? He's all right. Poor Javinho. Anything anyone wants me to look at? Don't give me player names. Anything, any features anyone wants me to look at? We got about 35 minutes left. Am I the England manager as well? I'm not the England manager. It was probably just showing the managers. How easy is it to find out what's going on in the league you're not managing in? What do you want to look at? You mean like this? Just go look at Germany. I could type it in, Bundesliga. So the search bar is really good. The search bar will search your emails. It will search the FMpedia. It will search all the windows. You can get everything here. Top score, all sorts. Yeah, it's been on Game Pass for a few years. So the fourth. Yeah, I thought Javinia would be still there. You'll see Champions League. Okay, we'll do Champions League. I'm not in the Champions League. This is the Champions League page. Obviously, some matches have been happening. You don't see the option to load the beta because you need to wait for tomorrow, Jumanji guy. It's out tomorrow. How easy is it to sell players in the new transfer room? Okay, so let me show you that. If we go to... Sorry, not transfer activity. If we go to transfer room out, like this. So like, well, sorry, this is if I want to create players. So I can offer players out like this, right? You know, let's say, I don't know, Swansea are looking for a striker. And it says, okay, Falcao meets their requirements. But I can't sell Falcao, so it won't let me do that. So you can sell players that way. You can obviously just, if I go into my team, let's think of so Conor McDermott. Let's get rid of Conor McDermott. Why not? So I can do the hiring intermediary. Exactly the same in 24, right? You can just press yes on that. Have I tried an unemployed start? Yeah, I have. So look, you can just have a chat with him. I'm just telling him he's going. Where is he? I've lost where he is now. Conor McDermott. I can also offer via transfer room, right? And that's the same thing as before. And it should actually offer him to the right teams, right? And you can say how long you want that to go for, right? Let's say you only want to offer out for 2 weeks and then that's it. That's quite a useful little thing. Play on max quality. Mostly yes, Owen. Does Steam allow you to preload the beta? I don't think there's preloading of the beta. No worries, James. Cheers for stopping by. When is beta out? We don't know yet. How does it work if you want to make a forward wing back in defense? Okay, yeah, let me show you the tactics then. So we do a bit more looking at a couple of things, and I think we probably got time for one more match. Hopefully that we win. I can't believe I'm getting battered in every game. Okay, so this is my combined tactic. Actually, it looks it looked a bit more crazy when I said. So we got this is my in possession. What do you say? You want to make a forward wing back? Actually, that is something I wanted to do. So Conor Ogvilli, actually, I want to use him as a... Well, the game suggests an inside fullback, but he actually kind of likes being a wing back. So I can play him as a wing back, and I can even put him here, right? So we'll start here. Out of possession, he drops back to here in the fullback. So when I look at him on the combined screen, he sits sort of there, right? So this is why you don't need the... what was it called? The role instruction. What was it called? You know, we had positive, negative, positive, or whatever on that one. Do we know anything about FM24 Mobile? FM26 Mobile. FM26 Mobile will have international football on launch, but FM26 Mobile is just the same as FM25 at the minute. Owen, have a look at the Steam things, but I think a 1650 is covered. I think it's a 960 or something you need.
Bag of balls.
Ogilvy was a Spurs, but I can never say his name properly. Who was asking about Yang? Yang's good. He's 19. In real life, he looks good too. You want me to use my wing? But yeah, you can 100% do that. Okay, let's try. So okay, let's say you want to stick him up there, and he stays back there out of possession, and that's going to be his average position. But you notice you get this little warning, right? If I go into team instructions, you'll see how this plays out. So when we've got the ball, you'll see like where he's sat. He's sat up top, right? He's sat up there. Each phase of the play, he's sat up top. And then when we lose the ball, this is where he's trying to get back to. Yeah? Each of these phases. Like, how good is this? I really like this. Yang is on loan from Spurs, yep. Is the AI manager dynamic? I don't have an answer yet. The AI keeps beating me, I can tell you that.
Bag of balls.
Back to CM tactics. Well, you can do a lot more than CM. CM Championship Manager only had 3 team instructions. So watch this. Watch like What if I change these, for example, right? Actually, not that one. If I change my defensive line, look, watch. You see it change as I adjust it. Oops. You can click into it as well. And you can see, like, the staff feedback on what this means. You can adjust them forward and backwards, and you'll see how that sort of looks, right? And you see my team doing it in the background. Maybe he's the next Son. Genuinely, he could be. He's really good at dribbling. He's a bit more of a dribbler than I would say Son is quite a good dribbler, but he's kind of pacey. If you pre-order it, yes, you do. Well, it wouldn't be a pre-order at that point, but yes, you would still get the beta. Depends who you pre-order with, but if you get on Steam or whatever, you will. So if I up this block, you'll see like they move. Not very much, to be honest, but if I set it here, you'll probably see trap outside, trap inside. You'll see it adjusts the positioning of my players as we do it. And it gives me a relevant like related one down the bottom here. If you change tempo speed of a player, do you still get that positional warning? Does the wingback gradually move more forward? What do you mean? You mean like... if you're asking what time, it's probably tomorrow evening. But we don't know what time. Let's see what instructions we have on him. I don't think there's a tempo, though, is there? On his movement, right? We have forward runs. But that's sort of when he has the... Yeah, maybe that one. Is that the one you mean? Try a game when he plays like that. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Bag of balls.
We'll do it like this, right? We'll push them right up when we're in possession, and we'll see what happens. I have a feeling we'll get caught out on the counter. I've already been getting caught out on the counter quite a lot. But I think I'll be caught out on the counter even more. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I am. I am getting into it now. Even though I'm losing every game, I am getting into it. How long have I got left? I've got half an hour left. So, SI announced today as tomorrow. Yeah, SI announced it, not me. Don't blame me. My name is Sai. Inconveniently, I don't work for SI. Right. Who should we pick? Balotelli or Falcao, chat? Balotelli or Falcao? Oh, you can... There is scope for something game-breaking, but the likelihood is it's going to break you and not them. Like, my players are going to get caught out here. Actually, let's check that. So something is messed up here, actually. So Yang and Falcao have switched, I think. Yeah, okay. Wait, where is Yang in possession? Okay, yeah, so this is a problem, right? This is something you got to watch out for. Where is Chaplin? Wait. Let me look at this. Now I've messed something up. And I'm trying to work out what. Pjanic, Swift, Chaplin out on the right. Swift in defense? No, Doze was in defense. Why am I confused? What am I... Swift is in the cam spot. Not Lang. Where's Callum Lang? Is the game glitched? No, Lang is over here. Right, okay, that's why. I need a right back. Terry Devlin. Jordan Williams. Oh, wait, no, I'm messing it up big time here. Okay, where's my centre-backs? So this is the bit that you've just got to, like... Yeah, because it's looking in possession, it's giving me the centre-forwards. Josh Knight on. Okay, there we go. I think... if I stop messing around with it... swap those two back. So this is where you've got to be careful, right? Player instructions is all there. So look, I set Falcao's role. At the minute, I've set him as a deep line forward in possession. But actually, I want him as a poacher, so I'm going to change that up. But I can also add his instructions. If I go back, I can set any of these, right? It's all there like normal. Yeah, so this bit takes a bit of like, you've got to remember, like if you move something on in possession or out of possession, you've got to remember that has a knock-on effect on the other screen. So if you ever change players, change them on the combined screen. I would suggest. Wait, or look at the both screen is the other way to do it. Is that right now? I think that's right now, isn't it? Yang, Swift, Chaplin, Falcao. Where am I getting a warning? I'm getting a warning on someone. Who is it? Okay, out of possession, I'm going to drop Williams back. Was it Williams we were getting a warning on? It might have been. No, actually, we're not getting warnings now. We're good. Let's give it a go. How accurately it can be replicated? It can be replicated pretty accurately. How's it going, Sam? Oh, a Carabao Cup. It's Carabao Cup catch. You see those? What were they see the diggers at the side of the stadium? Are they building a stand? I forgot. I didn't realize this was a cup game. Are they building a stand over there? A lot of you have been asking for a non-league stadium. Here you go. A non-league stadium. Let's go. Kickoff. Up the Bromley. Some really good trees. I like these like pre-match animations. So you see I didn't get them coming out the tunnel for this match. Bromley League 2. I think you're right. They might be League 2. They might be League 2. Oh, yeah. We're in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, okay. They're pretty close to a non-league stadium, right, though? It is a League 2 stadium. But it's closer to a non-league stadium. It's closer to a non-league stadium. Yeah, they wouldn't be in the Carabao Cup otherwise. Thank you for the follow. It doesn't come out at midnight, Connor. Or if it does, you guys are already very lucky. Well, hopefully we see some nice animations. Hopefully we get a win. We've been getting battered in the league. Look at that touch then. It looks nice. Now we should see Connor Chaplin stand up. Yeah, look, he stands him up. Then he decides to make his run. Header back, bit of weight, good save. He plays for. He's at Southampton. We ain't signing him, Chris. There aren't any tower blocks in Bromley. I don't think they've accurately modelled the towns and cities in which they're based. So the Oxford one, where the stand is missing, it had trees in a park, where actually in real life that's a car park. But it should just be generally reflective of the locale.
Bag of balls. If
their ability in possession and out of possession affects the effectiveness of balanced attacking. It should do. You mean this stuff? In fact, we could probably go attacking in this game. You'll see, actually, look. So I put that tactic in. Like, we're seeing a lot of Burnley moves forward here. We're not seeing much of us. You see Burnley are, like, pressing me quite... Although I don't know how deep I'm playing. So we'll see. We're not getting any highlights at the minute, neither. Hopefully we get a highlight soon.
Oh yeah!
The game does... I will say, it feels like the games are like maybe a few minutes longer. You saw snow on it. I had a nighttime match against Southampton. It looks so nice at Fratton Park. Looked really nice. Just looked really like cool. Why are we not getting any highlights? No, we are on key highlights. Well, to be fair, we're not getting any shots. I'd be curious to like watch this in slow-mo. Hang on, wait, let's pause it. No, wait, let's pause it when we're like going forwards. Okay, here. So who are we asking about? So number 4. Wait, let's have a look on my player numbers. So we've got Knight and Bauer in the defence. So where is Dozel at this point here? Dozel's cut inside. Did I put him as an inverted? I don't remember what I put him as. But he's dropped inside into the midfield. What did I set him as, chat? Did I change him to wing back or inverted? It wasn't Dozel. Who was it? Wait, no, who am I looking for? Ogilvy. He's number 3. Where is he? Okay, he's moved all the way up the wing here. He's in front of the DMs. Are they actually rebuilding a stand? 36 is Chaplin, who's my right winger, and 2 is Williams. So he's actually overlapped him right now, which is, I guess, what you'd want your wing backs to do anyway. But that's sort of like, that is what we told them to do, right? Like out of possession, they're back 4. They're back. The line is back. But when we get back in possession, you should see him bomb forwards. Watch number 3. See what he does. Actually, I'll tell you what. Where is he? Let's try that. This could, like, completely screw it up. But we'll see what happens. So let's watch number 3 when we get ball. See how far forward he went then? It was very, very quick. I'm going to slow it down. Look where he is here. That's my right. That's my left back. And now he's got to run all the way back. He is back. He has actually got back. We got the possession. He's up front again. He's like in front of the... Is that Yang? That's Yang, I think. Yeah, he's in front of Yang. So 100% works. You want to see Murphy's stats? Only because it's here. I'm not playing Murphy today. He's not on the pitch. I showed it earlier in the stream. You can if you want to rewind back on, you'll see it. So we've just got possession. Watch him. He's going to bomb forwards now. And we should see him here between the 5 and the 17. If we, yeah, there he goes. He stopped a little. Here he goes. He's going to go between 5 and 17. And there, he's sat between them. He is going to be shattered by the end. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this. But that's exactly like how it works. And if we lose the ball here, he's got... Oh, he had a shot. He actually had a shot. We didn't see it, though. And yeah, look, he's had to run all the way back now. We've got the ball again. Oh, I am going to keep an eye on his fitness. Let's see what it does to his fitness. Where is he? I can't even see him on my list now. Oh, he is tired already. He's beneath my head. Let me remove my head for a second. And you'll see. So we are 35 minutes in. Look, he's here on the right-hand side. Already dead. The highlights don't work. I think because it's a Carabao Cup game. So Carabao Cup game against the non-league team, like it's and not much. Here we go. Here's a highlight. That's the dynamic highlights. If you just want to switch it back to normal highlights, you can. But probably the game has determined that this is not an important game for me, and it's not strong opposition, so it's just not gonna show me too much. He does have a good rating, to be fair. Oh, Falcao was in. Falcao destroying Bromley. You wouldn't see it on a... You couldn't do it on a cold night in Stoke, but he can do it on a cold night in Bromley. It was a great ball as well. This one here from Yang. Yeah, there's some really nice through balls. Look at that angle as well. No, they're League One. They're League Two, sorry. They is League Two. If I go over my time, does sirens go off? No. Probably just a strongly worded mail. I'm sure I'll be alright. We've got about 18 minutes left. Off to get some dodgy jewellery. Yeah, yeah. It was nice curl on the ball too, yeah. I'm glad we're seeing like a couple of extra things. You know, we can, and we like, it's nice to just mess around with it a little bit. I mean, thankfully it's only Bromley. I think if I was playing a championship team, I'd probably be getting battered down that left side right now. Yeah, Ogilvy has a really good rating. His first goal in London, and he played for Chelsea. Did he never score for Chelsea? I think he only played like 2 games, didn't he? A bit of confidence for the team. Yeah, but I've also destroyed my left back. Look at him trying to get back. He's actually got all the way back now, though. He's going to be dead at half-time. To be fair, Pjanic is also dead. Yeah, he's moving from left back to striker. I'm just showing how it works. And what happens. So right now, he would be over here on the left-hand side. So it means at the minute, I really got an outlet on that left-hand side. Because Yang is like a little bit further inside. I think this is Yang here. Yeah, 47. So I don't really have anyone on the inside. Look at that touch as well. That little bring down. Lovely. Oh, that little tap. Jordan Williams. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff. Diamond attributes. What do you mean diamond attributes? Is that a player? Bum, 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 bum. Part of this release was bait and it'd be midnight. I don't think it'd be midnight. I think it'll be I think they're gonna you can see there are still a few things like up here that just need a little bit of like final minute tweaking for them to get it work. Do you get beta if you order on Steam? Yes, you do. His only goal was against Palace. Oh, so he did score in London. A lot of run replicating Ange's Spurs. I mean, I really don't want to replicate Ange unless I'm speed running getting sacked. How about Dazelle? In real life, you mean? It's alright. Bromley's in Kent. I think Bromley counts. They've actually scored. What's going on? Oh, no. No. Oh, that was a great touch. Oh, good dive. I can't believe the I can't believe the scaffolding was in the way. The crane was in the way. The graphics at night look good unless a crane blocks your view.
Hello there.
I will point that out to them. How's it going? How's it going, Tyler? What's his first name, Dazelle? Andre Dazelle. Actually, I've not had a look at our... We bought a South African player and I've not looked at him. I don't think we've even played him yet. I think he's been on the bench. Is Jason his dad? Did you know? So Josh Murphy and Jacob Murphy, their uncle played for Ipswich. They're twins, but their uncle played for Ipswich. The lower national south and north. But you can load in databases lower.
Bag of balls.
Thank you everyone who's followed tonight, by the way. I'll be live again on Friday night. I'll be live with the alpha on Friday night. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Portsmouth or Portsmouth Women or Palermo for my beta save. Because I probably will do a beta save. I'll probably put it up on X for a vote later. So you guys can vote. Can you import badges and fair paces? As far as we know, yeah. Falcao. Oh, what a touch again. Oh, he's got to finish those. Leave it in for laughs. The crane. The crane. How am I playing FM? I'm on the alpha, Finn. You pre-ordered, you're definitely going to get the beta tomorrow. Depends who you pre-ordered from, but yes, you should do at Arsenal. WSL look great. Yeah, the WSL looks alright. Do you want to see the WSL? How long have I got? 17 minutes. Okay, let's get this game finished. I can show you WSL. I think I have a save. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I can't show you. I have a WSL 2 save, which is annoying. Yes, Portsmouth Women are in WSL 2. What time is it on Steam tomorrow? We don't know. I mean, Andre's not that young now. What is he, 24, 25? 26. Like, he's a good level championship player. I've already been on 1 hour 22. Yes, but I wasn't streaming the game for 1 hour 22. Pens incoming. I beat Southampton on pens. I can beat Bromley. Oh, I thought... The stream doesn't have to be 90 minutes. I can only show 90 minutes of the game. I could do another 2 hours of stream if I want afterwards. I'm not going to, but I could. Unless the beta drops at midnight. No, wait. We'll be finished before then. I'll be live again in half an hour if it drops. Genuinely, I would, because everyone else is sleeping, I bet you. If it does drop at midnight, I'll be back on. We'll load it up. I'll have to start a new Portsmouth save because we can't have all these losses. Actually, no, mainly because it went over. Can you get the beta from the Windows App Store? I don't think you can get the beta. Could you on it? If you could on FM24, then yes. Xbox PC Game Pass is a no for the beta. Epic Store and Steam do definitely do. I don't know if Windows Store does. We don't know what time it is. No one knows what time it is. No one knows what time. No one knows what time. Stop asking me the time. No one knows what time. Thank you for the rose. Nah, no worries, Finn. 12:01 a.m. A lot of games do have a midnight release. Do you remember, like, Call of Duty? People used to queue up at, like... I remember people queue... Did I ever do it once? I think I did it once. I didn't queue up, though. But I did go to, like, the shop. I went at, like, 12:30, and the shop had already, like... They did a midnight release of, like, one of the Call of Duties. I pre-ordered it. Like, because I went at, like, 12:30, the queue was already gone, and, like, I just walked in, picked up my game, and walked out again. How goes the FM console? 1% Arsenal. Let's queue up outside game. You're gonna have to. You have to queue up outside of Sports Direct nowadays. Midnight queued for a World of Warcraft expansion. Like it's sort of that's sort of an experience you can't. You're never gonna get again. Like queuing for things is never gonna happen again in that kind of way. Everything will be online. Are they time wasting? What was he doing then? Who done Blockbuster for FIFA? Yeah, hopefully I showed you guys enough stuff. If there's anything you want me to show, I've got 10 minutes. So anything you want me to show, let me know. I won't show players or anything. But if you want me to show any mechanics or anything, let me know. Is my is Ogvildi dead? He's almost dead. We should be winning this. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch up to a more traditional formation. There we go. So that, well, we could put him in attacking, I suppose. See if we can get some subs on as well. So let's bring on let's bring on Zach Swanson. Let's bring on Mario Balotelli. Mario Balotelli can play on the wings, actually. Let's bring Balotelli on for Yang. He's got to be inside forward, I think. Oh, I thought he could play on the wing. Screw it. He's going there. Let's bring on Josh Murphy. Who was asking about Josh Murphy? He's not bad. Let's go for it. iPhone, that's true, yeah. People do queue for an iPhone. Tesla trucks. I wonder if people queue for Tesla trucks. The Switch 2. See, I walked in the next day on the Switch 2 and they had them on the shelves. Can I show traits? What kind of traits? Ask Balotelli to play centre-back. Talking to Balotelli, 2 minutes before I was about to start streaming, fireworks started going off outside my window. And I was like, great, that's what I want. I'm showing off the alpha and fireworks are going off. Typical Balotelli. He probably did it. Can you see the coach's outfit? You want to see? Yeah, you can see my manager in a minute. Is the little I button? You can see them quickly, yeah. Can't believe we're doing this one. En anglais, por favor. I don't know what language. That's like 3 languages. That's Spang Frenchlish. Any new traits? Not that I've seen. No, I have seen one, I think. The players ever complain about instructions? Couldn't tell you at the minute. Smash with a French accent. Yeah, what about Welsh? Can you do that, SG Miner? I don't know when the beta will be. Is there a different with penalty cameras? I think there is. I've only seen this one in the Carabao Cup, but I think there's a behind the goal one. And I think there's a behind the player one. I'm pretty sure in the preview they showed a behind the... Actually, that's a good point. Well, let me check my camera angles. Because... Okay, let's try broadcast. Now, which one do I want? Let's try broadcast. Because in the previews, they showed the corners. And I've seen people have it, the corners. But my corners have all been, like, sideline. The crane cam. Place of birth. I don't know if place of birth has disappeared. Well, yeah, have a look. You can rewind as well if you want to see some of these things. What's the point of earning as manager? Yeah, that's true, but that's always been true, Barry. It just depends how much you want to RPG it. Is the FA Cup licensed? I've not had a chance to look, Ole. They haven't announced it if it is. Have I changed to the broadcast camera? I have. We could go behind goal anyway. 2D aerial broadcast tap. I wonder if you only get those close-up corner ones if you're in a Premier League stadium. Crane cam. There we have the crane cam. Here's the crane cam. That's the crane. I actually just lost, by the way. I wasn't even paying. We missed 3 penalties. I beat Southampton for that to happen. Goal behind the camera in reverse. Yeah. Is there alternative view for replays? I think so. But I've not had a chance to check. Yeah, I'm probably going to get sacked. It's not gone down well. Look at that. Is that the penalties they had in that match? For now. Get rid of that. Right. Okay, what were there was a question a minute ago I wanted to check. What was it? I could be South, I could be Bromley, yeah. There was a question a minute ago. Someone wanted to see something. Okay, I'll show you a player quickly. So those of you who want to see a player. I don't know who. How long have I got? 5 minutes, not that long. Give me like a good player. Saka. Kai Saka. Personal. See, there's lots of all these different bits here that you can click on and see. It might place of birth might not be there now. It might not be there now. I can't see it on these bits. Career has bio. What am I on? Career, bio. I don't think it says place of birth there though, does it? I think it's not there. Can you find married couples in the WSL? Do you know one? There are some, aren't there? Is there one at Arsenal? I don't know which of these Arsenals it is. Not that one. But you can just do that. Don't know what time the beta is out. You can't play it now. It's the alpha. Population of Wales. Place of birth. Was it there on personal info? I'm being blind. No, it's not there. It doesn't even have like... It has relationships. Relations. There you go. There is that. That is one, right? Right there. Like, they must be partners, right? Amy Turner. Amy James Turner. Is that the one? The pop-up had it. Okay, so it is there somewhere then. Relations. It just has them down as relations. So I think the first one we had it as well. It doesn't say what the relation is, just has it down as a relation. Ah, it's the women's team. Well, I'm colourblind, so it doesn't really help me. Should just place birth on the nationality screen. How long have I got? I've got 2 minutes. Got 2.5 minutes. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right there. I did click on it before. The coefficient page is there. Tony showed it earlier. I don't remember how you get to it, but you should be able to search for it. It's a pop-out. Nation, club, continental. Yeah, it's there. You can bookmark. The bookmarks are good. They've added 12 bookmarks now, and you can set what the ones that you like. It's one of the better things. The coach's outfits, right? Yes. The one final thing. If I go into edit my manager, it'll do it. Oop, did I click on it? Okay, the button's not working for me right now, otherwise I would edit it. It's in my video, so if you want to go check my video on YouTube that I did yesterday, it'll be there if you want to go see it. For some reason that button's not working right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I could probably check one final thing for someone. I don't know, literally the button's not working for some reason. I'll tell you what we can do. If we can go quick, save the game. If we're quick, we'll see it. I can't check anything, Matt. My time is up. Well, it's almost up. I've got like a few seconds. If it'll load it. Saving the game. 3,000. I had 3,000 saves. There you go. Look. Well, you will see clothing. You got options, plenty of options. All right, guys, that's the end of my alpha preview. I'm not allowed to show you anymore. That's it. I have to cut away, I'm afraid. Let me just make sure I cut away on the vertical as well. Nope, nope, nope. I don't have a full screen. Give me a sec. See what this will do. There we go. Is it already out the beta? It is not out, no. It's not out. Yeah, so I've got a video up on YouTube if you want to see that. I can't check Serie B for you or anything. I can't check anything now, guys. I'm not allowed to. You have to wait till tomorrow. Like I had to. Serie B is licensed. They announced it yesterday. Yes, they announced Serie B licenses yesterday. I can answer some questions for you if I can. I can't. I can talk about something that I've shown you basically. So if you missed any part of the stream, if I've shown it to you, I can talk to you about it. Yeah, the Miles interview was good. We like Miles. I tell you what, and I'll say this: Miles gets a lot of stick online, and like a little bit he's brought it on himself in the way that he's responded to people in the past. But he is a really nice guy, and he is really passionate about the game. I'll say those two things, all right? And like sometimes, and maybe this isn't the best expression, but better the devil you know. Because if you had handed it over to like the EA or the Ubisoft or any director of any other game studios, this would be a microtransaction filled mode. Look what happened to Championship Manager. Look what happened to Championship Manager. They filled it with microtransactions, put it on mobile, and it died. John Stone's still the best player in the game, I don't know. What did I learn about so far about the new tactics? We tested it out, Papo, if you saw. We gave it a good little test. Yes, he does. He does. He's very passionate. But sometimes he's too passionate, and sometimes he doesn't agree with people. And some people don't like that, and that's fine. Yeah. He's a nice, like, and in person, he's a really nice guy. You know, some people don't come across well on social media. That's the, like, I don't always come across well on social media. But I think a lot of people give him a lot of unnecessary stick, and more actually recently. That's why he's gone off social media. Quarantine. Shh, no one saw that. It was unlisted actually. It was only in the play things. It cut off when you tried to comment. Did it actually cut off mid thing? Basically, it was unlisted by accident, and then when I changed it, it went to public for about 10 seconds. If I started 10:30 p.m., could I stream to 1:30 p.m. in time it would have started again at midnight? No, because we had to go live yesterday and today. If I'd done 10:30 last night, I guess technically I could have done a 3-hour stream. Mobile version is going to be the same version as FM24. Mobile is not going onto the Unity engine this year, but it will have international football at launch. Any funny bugs? The crane just now. The guy in the tracksuit still playing. Yeah, we saw him. I'll tell you, so I had a different build today. I don't know why I'm tapping my PC. I had a different build today to the build that I had yesterday. And the build today is better. Already. I told them I had a problem yesterday and they fixed it today. Like 3 or 4 problems. Like I didn't see any, I don't know if you guys noticed anything. And don't forget I am also streaming on several platforms at once, but there was no stuttering or anything at the same time. So like in that regard, it's done pretty well. Second yellow cards is going to go nuts. Yeah, those kind of bugs would be funny. I think Falcao being a free agent is wild. Balotelli's a free agent. Pjanic is a free agent. Who else did I see? Matteo De Sciglio is a free agent. Yeah, I think it being playable is important. Like I said, we've had this for a few days. And like even in those few days, it's improved a lot. I think so. This, and I said this on Twitter earlier. If you've pre-ordered it or you're getting it tomorrow, be prepared to not like it. 100%. Be prepared to not like it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Either, you'll know probably pretty early. You can refund it. I would suggest give it some time and play it and see how you get on with it, because that's what I found. There are things I don't like. There are things that are missing that I would like in the game. I feel like they might add them back into the game. I think they will add them back into the game. International management is kind of a bummer that it's not there at launch. Is Insigne free? He might be, yeah. Is he not in MLS? The console will be closer to P version. I think so. So that is one thing that sort of bugs me, is people who say, oh, it looks mobileified or looks consolified. I've never seen a mobile game that looks like this. What mobile games are people playing that looks like this? PC specs, I got a 3070 and a Ryzen 9. Ryzen 9 9500 or something. No hats. I didn't have a look. I don't think there were hats. A lot better. Do I think the beta will be better? Yeah. If you've seen bugs in anyone's streams the last few days, most of them will be gone by tomorrow. They'll all be gone by the 4th. If you're worried about bugs, don't play tomorrow. If you're worried about bugs, don't play tomorrow, because the beta, that's part of the point of the beta. Until they get it into the hands of millions of people, they're not going to know about a lot of bugs. There are going to be obscure bugs and stuff. It was good. It was good. Yeah, there will be things that wind you up. You gotta, but it's so okay. This is how I would describe it. I think Miles said a lot of his feedback's been similar to this, and I couldn't quite see it when I first loaded it and I first started playing it. But after, I'm this save, I'm now 5 games in. It feels like Football Manager, and I want to play more, and I want to keep going. Actually, I want to fix my losing Portsmouth team. Modern and new just means console. Yeah, I know, right? Why does anyone want to play a game that looks like it was made in 1995? It's so ridiculous. Even parts of LMA Manager, obviously it's in 4K or whatever now, in 2024, but some of LMA Manager looks better than the new film. Football Manager's graphics and interfaces have needed an update for a long time. Don't know what time the beta starts. The match engine makes up for it. Makes up or makes up for? Yeah. I think the UI... Okay. I think the UI is going to be more customizable once there's a bit of time that they've had with it, and I think they don't want to make it too customizable now, because they sort of want to get some feedback on what works and what doesn't work. Wider feedback. That would be my guess. NBA Manager's animation aged badly, but general look is good. Yeah. Football Manager didn't have a 3D engine until 2009. It didn't have a 3D match engine. The first 3 Football Managers didn't have a 3D match engine. All the other football games on the market had 3D match engines for 20 years. FIFA Manager had one since 2001. LMA Manager was going since 1997. Not 20 years. 15 years. Makes up for it, yep.
Bag of balls.
It'll have bugs. It's going to have bugs tomorrow. Don't let anyone else form your opinion. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I say give it a bit of time. If you're not enjoying it, refund it, buy it later, wait for it to change, wait for them to update it. Go find something you do enjoy. Life's too short, guys. You don't need to get angry about it or whatever. Do not go on Twitter and shout abuse at Sports Interactive or content creators or other fans who are enjoying the game. Let people enjoy it who are enjoying it. If you don't enjoy, if there's bugs and stuff, you can be honest in your feedback. If you provide constructive criticism, I don't like this in the game, sure, but just don't be a dick about it. If you come back on, yeah, process. I think it's gonna be more a process this year than in previous years. If the game's buggy, there's always GeoGuessr. I'll tell you what, this week it's the worst thing in the world. This week I've seen so many games that I want to wish list and want to play, and it's like the wrong week for it. I'm so deep in Battlefield 6 right now. I've been playing so much Battlefield 6. I've been playing Mega Bonk. It's like completely the wrong time. Fragus, thank you very much. Funny bugs, yeah. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that tactics engine. I think the tactics engine is going to be like a lot of fun. I think you're gonna come up with some crazy stuff. People are gonna have players going all over the place, for sure. Tomsy, how's it going? The content updates, the bug fixes, yeah, definitely. But we hope they stick to that, right? We hope they stick to that. Elemental Reforged. Don't even know what Elemental Reforged is. Is that a remake? Is that a remake of the old game, like an old RTS game? Tactics look insane. They do. Is that? Have I still got that as an emote? Is that what happens if you type in tactics? How does it work? The multiplayer options. I haven't been able to look at multiplayer, but they're there. Yes. So it will be a beta. Report the bugs on the forums, or there is a little report bug button at the bottom right that you can click as well. But yeah. Tarngate 2.0, the most cursed tactic ever. New Premier League players, if they don't perform on day one, they're a flop. Right, yeah, look, Timo Werner's back for a second try or a third try. Is Timo Werner still at Spurs? Is he injured? I assume he's injured, right? The Data Hub stuff's still there, is it? I haven't seen the Data Hub stuff. I couldn't find it. And that's a learning curve thing. I would like heat maps in match. They might add it. I would like pass maps in match. They might add it. Not Timo Werner. No, there's definitely players who take time to adapt. 100%. There's players who never adapt. Yeah, I think pass maps will be useful because they're going to help you. I think they're more important now. Like, so because shouts not being there is actually kind of one of the things I think is missing. And I get why they took them out. But it makes the game... I wish they were sort of there even as a placebo. Because my manager's like doing animations behind me. Does Verts look insane? I've not seen Verts. Do you think we find play people you don't know and match finding might play? I don't know if versus mode is there. I think versus mode isn't in the game. You could probably try and set up lobbies or whatever. Update of a 4X fantasy game. The graphics engine doesn't look too different. It looks massively different, Arthur. The graphics engine looks massively different. Still 30 frames a second. It can run in 60 frames a second. People might be streaming in 30 frames a second, but it does run in 60 frames a second. I've seen people running it in 60. I'm pretty sure anyway, I've seen it. Network, yeah, we were going to do the FM show network save. Have I got FM show on here? The FM show. That'll work. I need to get that put in. The FM show, we're going to do our network save. We're probably going to carry our Italy save over, which means RDF is 100% going to win the league now. Encourage and demand more, yeah. And berate if you went 2-0 down. That's it. Just those three. Actually, I'd occasionally use focus. Occasionally. But yes, tomorrow, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are all too. I'm going to go before I say something I'm not allowed to on this stream. But if you want to pick up the pre-order of the game, I've got loads of videos out there if you want to go check them out over on YouTube. And yeah, if you want to go, if you want to support me or whatever, go check those out as well. And you might find a discount, but I'm not allowed to say. Yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Let's check out our raid. I'm assuming no one is playing this game right now because I think I'm the last person to stream it before the alpha. I'm going to have to do this again next year. So let's go... Here, Daveness is playing some marbles. I'm going to drop you in on some marbles on stream. Go have some fun with that. Go get some sleep ahead of FM dropping tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, hopefully... I don't know the time. That's not a confirmation. I'm hoping tomorrow evening. I know a lot of you guys went in the day, but I'm playing football 4 till 5. I want to get home. I want to have my shower. I want to get something to eat, and then I want to play. 6:30 would be nice. But have a good weekend. Yeah, it's probably the capture after. That's probably just the capture, if I'm honest. All right, let's raid away. I'll be live Friday night. I'm going to have a load of... oh, is Uncle Leon? Oh, sorry, we'll go today for today. I'm going to have loads of videos over on YouTube. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some tomorrow night about first things to do when you get in the game. So hopefully I'm going to get them up as soon as possible. So when you guys are in the game, you're going to have like maybe like a quick beginner's guide, maybe like a things for the face packs and the logos and that kind of stuff as well. So you want to load that in. I'm going to try and put some guides up on the YouTube channel as soon as possible tomorrow. I don't know how many I'll get on there. You can go back and watch this VOD. This VOD will be on the channel. If there's any bits you missed, you want to see them, go check those out as well. Cool. How do I get rid of this? Nice. Ciao, ciao. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye, 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 bye.